What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Diesel, aka Diesel the Great, BKA the reason why your girl sent it to the voicemail. And this is another episode of the City Limit Podcast. Welcome. This is an episode of the City Limit Podcast. I would like to, first off, before I go any further, as y'all know, if you are a listener of these episodes, you know that from time to time, I fall short. I really, really do. I have a good streak, and then I fall short. I have a good streak, then I fall short. It's like I'm never finishing the race. But I always start the race over. So with that being said, I like to, apologize for being gone for so long. Not getting out the episodes as promised. It's been a lot of things going on, man. A lot of things going on, especially with this new shift in the position and my hours and things of that nature and stuff like that. I have a lot of stuff going on, man. I do. I've been having a lot of things going on. Not too frustrating. Well, frustrating, absolutely. But not too severe. I'll put it like that. Like I got a lot of stuff going on, but I don't have anything going on that's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, I can't think of the word. But yeah, I be having a lot of stuff going on, and it's not so much necessarily getting harder and harder to record, but it's getting harder and harder to record with people. And I said that a while back on another episode that I did when I did an episode by myself, which is what I am now. There are no usual suspects here. It is just Diesel, aka Diesel the Great, just me. But yeah, like I said on that episode I did, scheduling and stuff like that and this and that and that, blase. So, I'm just gonna do better. That's all it is. Whenever I got a chance to record, I'm gonna record, and I'm gonna try to keep the episodes coming at y'all, keep the episodes out there in the atmosphere. And once again, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that hit me up asking about the episode, asking about the show and stuff like that. And yeah. So, y'all know how I normally do everything. Talk about my day and stuff like that. Actually, as of right now, it is 2:20 in the morning. I just finished work. I got off fairly early, around like 12 or whatever. Basically, I did nothing at work. That's one thing I will say about my job. I mean, well, my position. I ain't gonna say my job, but my position. One thing I will say about that. On the position that I'm in now, I really don't have to do too much work. Like it's crazy. Like not even exaggerating. I went in yesterday. Yesterday was like one of my scheduled off days. I went in yesterday, just get some OT, get some extra time in. And it was literally nothing there for me to do. So I was basically just there on the clock, chilling the whole time. And then I go into work today, and it's basically the same thing. They got me in this little section where it's not a lot of activity happening over there. So majority of the time, I was just sitting on my phone, looking up topics and trying to find some graphics and stuff for my logo that I am still working on. I'm probably gonna end up just doing it on my own, cause I talked to a couple of people that do like graphic designs and stuff like that. That do logos, and they asked all the same questions. Oh yeah, tell me about your podcast. Tell me the type of image that you would like. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you have an idea for the image? And they were sending me stuff, and I was like, nah, that ain't it. Nah, that ain't it. So I'm basically gonna end up probably coming up with my own design of that nature and get that plastered up there so y'all can stop looking at that old ass picture of me smiling, laughing super hard on my profile picture. And if you haven't seen the profile picture, it's probably because you have not followed me on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or you do not follow me on Instagram or Twitter. So be sure to do that. Also, tell your friends, share this Share this amazing moment that we are about to have tonight, or technically this morning. But yeah, share this, share it with your friend. Let them know about me. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. Also, I'm going to get my email. I got to get my email link back. I forgot the password, so I got to get another one. But I'm going to get that up. If anybody listening, if you have any questions, if you have any like little topics or something like that you would like for me to discuss, or when I do have the usual suspects here, if you want us to all, answer questions, talk or whatever, I have an email set up the way y'all can send me messages, and I'll read them. I read them on the podcast. So with that being said, let's get into some topics. I got a question. Shout out to my boy B Mac. I got a question. What would you do if you woke up one morning and checked your account and it had $50 billion in it? I'm gonna let that breathe. What would you do if you woke up and checked your account balance and your account balance was $50 billion? I would lose my mind. I would instantly lose my mind, and then once I regain my senses back, I would think, where did this money come from? Why is it in my account? Who do I need to tell? Off top, real talk, not even exaggerate. I'm being so sincere. So sincere. That's exactly what I would do. Because I mean, that's a $50 billion, my guy. $50 billion. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. At one time, and you don't know where it came from, it was just magically deposited. Like, what did you do to get $50 million? Like, it's a video. It's probably on TikTok too now, but it's like they'll have it, and it'll be like, play this around your family, and it'll seem like somebody calling on speakerphone and say, your account balance is $1,062,000, that type of thing, right? But imagine if that was real. Like, just think about you sitting down, you chilling, and your folks talking about going out or some junk like that, and you like, okay, bet. Let me check my account. You know what I'm saying? Move my money from my savings to my checking account, so I won't spend too much money, and that type of stuff, right? So let's say you're doing that, and then you get on speakerphone, and and it says your account balance is $50 billion, $374.96. Nigga, you would lose your fucking mind. Like, I honestly, I can't even name the first thing I would do with $50 billion. I can't. Like, I would. Well, no, I'll tell you that I can't. First thing I'm doing is breaking my mom's off. Gotta break her off expeditiously. Gotta do it immediately. Anyway, the reason why I proposed that question about $50 million, $50 billion. I keep saying billion. $50 billion with a B. $50 billion was deposited into this Louisiana family account off a technical glitch. A technical glitch. They received $50 billion. $50 billion last month. Well, it might not be last month because I don't know when this article was written. But anyway, it was a Baton Rouge, Louisiana family had an extra $50 billion in their account for 4 days following a mistake from Chase Bank. Right there. That $50 billion sat in the account for 4 days. They got restraint. I don't think, honestly, like I said, I would wonder where the $50 billion came from. Why is it in my account? What's happening? But me personally, I would make those phone calls right then and there. Like, I'm calling the bank like, hey, What's going on in my account? It's showing the account balance is this. Is this possible? Is this true? Like what happened? I think I would do that day. I wouldn't look at my account and be like, my check was $1,300 for this week, but I got $50 billion in here. Yeah, just let it sit there and see what happened. Like, I don't think I'd do that. Like, if I was to contact the bank and they like, oh yeah, everything cool, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Or they'd be like, oh, we don't know what's happening and, we having technical difficulties. We trying to figure it out, something, blah, blah, blah. Then yeah, it'll probably sit there. But if I get the okay from the bank, oh, that day I'm cashing out. I'm quitting my job. Like, I'm quitting my job. I'm cussing everybody out at work that I wanted to cuss out. I'm going to my mama. I'm like, mama, pack your shit. We dipping. Where you want to go? Where do you want to go, mama? That's what we finna do. I'm breaking off my brother, my sister, my nephew, my cousin. Boom. Hey, we out. Let's go. I honestly think I wouldn't let it sit there for 4 days. For 4 days. But yeah, it was a technical glitch or something happening with Chase Bank, and they received $50 billion. They said Darren James returned home from work and his wife told him about the billions of dollars in their account. And the first thing he said was, where did it come from? He said all they were thinking was who gonna be knocking on the door trying to get their money? Who sent the money? Because I don't know nobody with that much money, and you don't know nobody with that much money. What is going on? I probably would have been thinking somebody played the lottery and didn't, didn't tell nobody. I don't know. It's crazy. And then he talked about some later in the article, he said he was thinking maybe it was like a rich uncle. A rich uncle or something like that just left him some money, just whatever. I will say this though. They got restraint. I don't think it would have set enough for 4 days for me. So eventually Chase Bank came back and said we had a technical glitch a couple of weeks ago impacting a limit number of accounts. So it wasn't even like the whole system affected everybody. So only only the chosen ones were able to see their account balance irregular. Or it could be the other way around. Like maybe some people account balances show negative and some show positive. Could be like that. I don't know. I don't know the specifics or the schematics about it. But 50 billion, I can't stress that enough. $50 billion, my guy. 50, man. Anyway, $50 million, right? So they said the issue will resolve 1 day later and all accounts are showing the accurate balance. How? I ain't gonna say sad. Because, well, I mean, for one, I am pretty sure that this is a well-off family. They're probably not the richest or the wealthiest or whatever, but they are well off because they saw $50 million and was just like, nope, not touching it. This ain't right. We don't need it. I ain't gonna say don't need it because they probably did need it. I don't know. But I mean, they know they ain't have $50 million. So just the restraint. I can't get over the restraint part, bro. Like $50 billion. I'm probably gonna say $50 billion 50 billion times. Man, that's a lot. That is a lot of money, guy. That's a lot of money, bro. Real talk. That's a lot of money. That's a whole lot of money. But yeah, so they fixed Chase Bank fixed it. You know what I'm saying? Got everybody account back. You know how sad I would be? I ain't even gonna lie to you. I would be so hurt. You'll see my account balance go from 50 billion to whatever I had in there. That would be, man. Okay, but yeah. So, Chase Bank fixed everything. So the crime bad. The family did not spend any other money according to the reports. Hear that? They ain't spend nothing. No other fit. And this is why. And like I said, I commend him. He said, we knew it wasn't ours. We didn't earn it. So we couldn't do anything with it. That's what James said. Who, get this, he's a former law enforcement officer. That's why he didn't spend it. Because he was like, nope, I already know what's going to happen. We're going to spend this money. They're going to figure out what happened to it. And we're going to be liable. We got to pay it back. And we're going to lose all the stuff that we bought and this and that, blah, 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 yada, yada. That's why he didn't do it. And I like how they saved that part for last. He's a former law enforcement. A former law enforcement officer. I like how they say that for last. Because if y'all don't know, well, not if y'all don't know, but if y'all haven't heard, this is not the first time something like this has happened. This happened numerous times. Matter of fact, it happened not too long ago. It happened in April of 2020, I think. Yeah, April last year. No, was it? Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure. Yep. No. Oh, it happened this year. Yeah, it happened this year. Yeah, it happened this year. A lady, yeah, a lady in Louisiana. She ended up being arrested. The reason she got arrested was because she checked her account and it had $1.2 million in it. $1.2 million in her account. And the first thing she did was move the money. She moved the money to like different accounts and withdraw some money and stuff like that. And then she, this the same lady, I don't know if y'all remember, but this the same lady that went and she saw the money in the account. She withdrawed it. She bought a house. She bought a bunch of stuff. I know she bought a house. Okay, hold on. She said, okay, it said, yeah. She transferred the funds to another account and used the money to purchase a house and a 2021 Honda Genesis value somewhere between $48,000 and $70,000. I'm not gonna lie to you. That Honda Genesis, those are dope ass cars. No lie. Like, if you ain't never seen a Hyundai Genesis, Google it. Matter of fact, don't even Google it. Go to the lot. Them whole clean. I ain't gonna lie. Real talk. And then she bought the 2021 joint that's like 70 band. Ooh. I bet she had all the bells and whistles in that bit. But she got locked up in jail because they said the money is not yours. You have to pay it back. So that house she bought, gone. That car she bought, gone. Anything else that she bought with that money is gone. And she got to pay all of it back. Even though it was I think that was the bank, right? Allegedly, yeah. Yeah, it was an error with the bank. So, moral of the story, if y'all get a deposit and it's more money than what you think you should have in there, you better call somebody and don't touch it. Do not touch the money. Because, I mean, it's other ways out here to get money. Plenty of other ways to get money. For instance, you could, I don't know, get pregnant by a basketball player and then leave him and end up having to pay up to $2.5 million a month. You know, that's a thing. Y'all never heard of that? Oh, let me tell you. I'm pretty sure y'all know about that. I'm pretty sure y'all do. Brittany, what is it, Reiner or Reiner? I don't know how to pronounce her last name. But Brittany, I think it's Reiner. Brittany Reiner. If anybody didn't know, well, for those who don't know, if you didn't know, Brittany Reiner was this, I guess they call her an Instagram model. She was an Instagram model and she ended up linking up with first off, she ended up linking up with a lot of celebrities. She was like, she's basically the 2020 version of Kareem Steffens. Everybody don't know who Kareem Steffens is. One, you are young. Two, Kareem Steffens is AKA Superhead, which was a video vixen, like which I call Instagram models now, is what we used to call back in the day video vixens. And she basically was like sleeping with all the celebrities and you know, just living her best life until she met Wayne and fell in love, and then after that she kind of just went crazy. But you know what I'm saying? She living her best life. She was top notch. You know, she had money. They paid her to be in all the videos. Celebrities all was in her and on her. Just look it up. Kareem Steffens, look it up. She even wrote a book about it. I think it's called Diary of a Video Vixen. I think that's hers. I can't remember the exact title, but yeah, she got a book and everything. And Brittany Renner did the same thing. She got a book out about how she slept with all these celebrities and stuff like that. But anyway, back to the topic. PJ Washington. He played for the Warriors. No, not the Warriors. Hold on, I can't remember. Where is it? Yeah, he played for the Hornets. He played for the Charlotte Hornets. Apparently, you know what I'm saying, him and Brittany got close. They was together for, I think they were together for a minute. And she became pregnant. And then they automatically, for some mysterious reason, they was not together anymore. And I misquoted. It's supposed to be $200,000 in child support every month. $200,000. But yeah, she got pregnant and they broke up. But yeah, she recently. Why I'm talking about this topic is because I don't know if she recently did it or just not surfacing or whatever. But she did an interview, I guess, or whatever, with DJ Academics, and they were talking about it, and she was trying to explain how she didn't do it for the money. She was not intentionally trying to get pregnant for a cash out. She said that she really, really cared about this guy. She really, really thought that he was the one. She thought that they was gonna go all the way, and they just had like a lover's core, or they just had difference of opinions, and they just found out what she realized faster than he did, obviously, that it just wasn't gonna work out. It just wasn't gonna work out. So she did the best move for her and the child, which was to be, to leave. It just so happened that he is a professional basketball player and making more money than her. That's all coincidental. That is all coincidental. But y'all don't believe me? That's what she said. Go look at DJ Academics interview with her. She gonna say that she's like, I thought that was my guy. I thought what I'm saying, we was here and all that. But she also said the worst people to deal with are athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all want to try and come up off a chick from a man, you could just hook an athlete. They're really dumb. Let me put that in retrospect. I'm going to say it again. She said, and I quote, the worst people to deal with are athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if you want to try and come up, If you want to try to come up, if you want to try and come up off a check from a man, you could just hook an athlete. They are really dumb. She said this verbatim. It is a video where she says this. I wonder if I can play the video. Let's see if I can play it.
First people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, I mean, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really dumb.
Mm-hmm. That was her. That is exactly what she said. Athletes are really, really dumb. So if you want to come up, you can do so. Just have sex with an athlete. And you Gucci. That's it. But she stated that that was not the issue because she thought that he was the one. She wasn't trying to come up on a come up. That was not what she was doing. That was not at all. That was not at all what she was doing. That was not at all what she was doing. She was not looking for a come up. She was in love. Did I mention that she used to talk to several different celebrities? And but before I continue, let me state this. This is not shaming. This is not shaming. I am just reviewing the facts as they are presented in front of me. I'm not saying what she did was wrong, but I'm also not saying what she did was right. And I'm not saying that her intent was to entrap this man into a child so that she could reap the benefits of his career. Not what I'm saying. What I am saying is she trapped this man so she could reap the benefits of his career. Like, this is crazy. You know who else she used to talk to? She used to talk to Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, Colin Kaepernick was tapping that. And it's a slew for the other people that she talked to. Like I said, she wrote a book, my guy. She wrote a book about all the celebrities that she'd had encounters with. And once again, this guy, PJ knew about it. He knew about all these people that she talked to because, you know how it be like once you in a certain realm or a certain circle, like you're a professional athlete. So you in a circle of professional athletes. So, and contrary to belief, I don't know if this is breaking guy code or not. I don't know. But men talk, you feel me? And if she out there like that, everybody know. I mean, for her to say that, like she literally said.
Athletes, none of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, I mean, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really dumb.
Like, she literally just said it. If y'all want to try to come up, just fuck an athlete. They're really dumb because they don't wear condoms, which is, I mean, I can see the correlation in that. I could. But, I mean, if y'all are in a relationship, why would he wear a condom? Like, you said that was the one. Anyway, another thing about, like I said, is the DJ Academics that what brought it up when I was listening to it or whatever, and she said something about, I think it was like the age gap between them. I can't remember if she's older or young. No, I think she's older than PJ, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, she one thing in the interview that she said that I was like, it got me to think. She was like, when it comes to her nobody is. I mean, everybody got a problem with Why with Dame, but what about the age gap between Beyonce and Jay-Z? Nobody says anything. It's crickets. And they just kept naming celebrities and stuff like that had an age gap, right? So I don't know right off the bat, but I did Google and I found a couple of different celebrities. Oh, it's 12 years. It's 12 years between Jay-Z and Beyonce. I did not know that. So, hold on. When did Jay-Z and Beyonce start talking? Because if it's 12 years, how old is Jay-Z? I don't know, but I mean, a 12-year difference. Depending on how old you, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't think I can talk to somebody that I am 10 years older than. I don't understand. Like, wait, that's too big of a gap, in my opinion. In my personal opinion. 10 years is a huge gap. Like, that means when I was 10, you wasn't even born. Like is the no. Hell no, you probably could. Nah, that's just me personally. I couldn't do that. 10 years is. I don't know what do y'all think is that man 51. So when did Jay-Z meet Beyonce? Because if Jay-Z is 51, that means Beyonce is 41. No, 12, right? Was it 12 years? Yeah, 12 years. So that would make her 39? Is that right? My math bad. Don't at me. Okay, so so he had to have met her. Yeah, he met her in like her early 20s. Right? And he's like what, 40 or I don't get it. But I will say this, she did bring up an interesting point. Because the age gap I feel like age gap does play a part. Speaking of, I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there because age is more than just a number. It really, really is. But I'm looking at these celebrities, and like they got Jay-Z, Jay-Z and Beyonce. They got a 12-year gap. He first started dating her back in 2001. Before tying the knot in 2008. Blue Ivy was born in 2012. And the couple welcome twins in 2017. Man. I almost had the math right. Yeah, Jay-Z was 48. Beyonce was 37. Oh, so he wasn't dating Beyonce in her 20s. He dating her in the late 30s. So that's why I think the age comes into play. Like, okay, so like since I'm already on them, we can say Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? Okay, boom. Jay-Z and Beyonce have a 12-year gap in age difference. But Beyonce was 37 when she started dating. Well, I ain't gonna say started dating, but when it became publicized. Jay-Z at 48. At 37, I feel like you are very mature mentally. Like not like let's just take the whole fact that they're both celebrities out. Just the simple fact that the age. At 37, I feel like you are a lot more mentally aware at 37. Like it's hell, I'm 36. And there's a lot of stuff that I be doing now, and I'm like, whoo, I am getting old. You know, like you can't go out and party like you used to. You can't hang out late like you used to, and a lot of the things that you used to do when you were younger doesn't really excite you anymore. You know, you're more on more cognitive things. I feel like at 37. Now, if it was like she was 27 and he was 48, that's absolutely a no-no. I feel like there is nothing in your 20s that would, and this is me personally speaking, I feel like there's nothing in your 20s that can justify you being able to be around or hang with somebody in their 40s. Like nothing. Like first off, what was the attraction? See, 27 and you're 48. Not talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce. I'm just saying the age, as far as the age was. Like if Beyonce was 27 and Jay-Z was 48, that shit is ridiculous. Like what made you look at this probably this young ass girl? Like she's still in her 20s. She's still turning up hot girl summer. And you were about to be 50, my nigga. Like, no. That's just me though. But back to Britney. Right? So y'all all heard what she said. If y'all didn't, I'll play it again. Here you go.
First people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, I mean, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really dumb.
Just fuck an athlete because they're really dumb. They're stupid. They're dumb. Like, oh my God. But yeah, $2.4 million in child support annually. That's the rumor. Like, that's crazy. And mind you, she is an Instagram model. She probably got her hand. She may have a hand in some other stuff. I don't know. I ain't do too much research on her because, like I said, I really didn't even pay no attention to her. I never knew her. Just like I really ain't paying no attention to PJ Washington for real, because I don't watch the Hornets play, so I didn't know. But yeah, that's crazy, bro. She did all that, and I'm looking at her picture like she ain't. I mean, I don't know. Apparently, her Instagram was like her doing like workouts and I don't know. I mean, she cute. She ain't. I don't know. Maybe just me. Maybe I don't have that type of money to view her like that, I guess. And then she been with all these other celebrities and stuff. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, PJ. I don't know what to tell you, my boy. I do not know what to tell you. But that's enough about that. Hold on, wait a minute. It said, why some Slam, Raina and her new, see her tell-all book. What was the name of the book? She slept with Kaepernick and he made her pay for flights. Oh, so she calling Kaepernick broke? What? She had a tell-all book about 7 celebrity men that she slept with. Oh, wow, I didn't know that about the book. Okay, so hold up. Okay, the book is entitled Judge This Couple. The model used code names for the 7 men she dated. Quickly, people on Twitter figured it out. You know, Twitter figured out everything. So, the code name for Evan. Okay, these the chapters. So it's like chapter 1, Evan, flag on the play. That was Colin Kaepernick. Leon, Soul Tie with a Songbird. That was Trey Songz. Frank, One and Done. That was Drake. Ivan, Use Your Head. Tiger. Solomon, with a male practice. Chris Brown, Hector, Dancing with the Devil. Lil Uzi Vert, Self, Finding Oz. Whoa, I don't know who that is. Casey, whatever that dude name. I don't know. Bruh, Colin Kaepernick, Trey Songz, Drake, Tiger, Chris Brown, Lil Uzi Vert, all these have had your woman and you decided to get her pregnant. Now hold on. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a couple of people listening to this and they're gonna be like, oh my God, what does that mean? That doesn't mean nothing. How many people you done slept with? They probably talked to somebody in your city and this and that, blase. Totally understand. I get it. Understandable. What I am saying is, this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to see, make sure I word this right. This is what I'm saying. Okay. You are a professional athlete. There are like heavily known facts that there are some women out here who prey on wealthy athletes. They do so on every All-Star game. They do so at every sporting event. They prey on these people, especially PJ. I gotta find out how old PJ is first. Let me find out how old PJ is. Cause I feel like I'm missing. I feel like a disconnect because like I said, she brought up the age gap. Okay, PJ is 23 years old, and Brittany is 29. Brittany is 29. PJ is 23. What is he talking about? A huge age gap. That's 6 years. 6 years. Hell no. I just knew either PJ was either I thought she was hella young. I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was the hella young one, but she not. She's the older one. Yeah, she used that boy. That boy 23. And see, and things like that make sense because, like I said, the inexperience that you have when you were in your 20s. When you in your 20s, especially as a man, when you in your 20s, you ain't thinking straight. You ain't thinking rational. You not looking at the bigger picture. You young. You living life. And then this nigga 23 in the NBA. This nigga living life. He ain't thinking about long-term shit for real, other than making sure that he can perform at a high level. Other than that, this man ain't thinking about like no shit like that. And here she come with her Instagram body and her 29 years of fucking niggas over experience. I ain't gonna say 29 years because I'm pretty sure she wasn't doing it her whole life. But hell, Colin Kaepernick, Lil Uzi Vert, okay, what's it called? Okay, this Casey dude 32. Colin Kaepernick 34. Lil Uzi 26. Drake 35. Who else he talked? Let me see. Tiger 31. See, it looked like everybody that she talked to was of age, and then she just went down till she found the dummy. What it was? Colin Kaepernick. I already clicked off of it, didn't I? Yeah, I clicked off of it. Cause Colin Kaepernick was first, right? Colin Kaepernick was 34. Then it was Trey Songz, who was 36. So that means he was older than her. Then it was Drake, who was not 35, meaning that he's older than her. Then it was Tiger, who was 31, meaning that he was older than her. Then it was, who the other one was? Oh yeah. Was it Lil Uzi? Who is 26. See, boom. Now we getting younger because now she's older than him. And then get the PJ, who is, well, no. Yeah, after Uzi she went back older. Because she was trying to test the water. She was like, okay, I talked to somebody younger. Let me see if it's a big difference. And that's why I'm going to stay in my lane. 32, which is not that much older than her. And then boom, get the PJ 23 ass. Got him. That's crazy. I just pieced that together. But I mean, it's that's why I say that age thing is a big deal. Like 6 years, 3 years, 12 years. It's a lot that you can learn at certain ages. And there's a lot that you can experience. Like her being older than him really shows that she experienced more life than him. If that makes any sense. If I'm making any sense. So I don't know. I honestly felt like she found her a fish. And, you know, she went with it. That's basically what I get from it. And I know, and like I said, if anybody want to go to on DJ Academic page or whatever it was on, I can't remember right now, but whatever it was on, y'all can watch the interview where she was talking about it and everything, and you know, pleading her case. I think that's exactly what happened. I think, especially based on what she said, she literally said athletes are stupid. Now, I'm not taking all the blame. I'm not putting all the blame on her. I'm not. Because PJ is also to blame because he should have been more cautious with, you know what I'm saying, bringing a child into this life. He should have been he should have been more aware of the situation. But he's 23. That nigga young, bruh. He young. He wasn't thinking about that shit. He's not as level-headed as a 29-year-old would have been. Anyway, I feel like I spent too much time on that topic. But yeah, I saw that and I just wanted to bring that up because that's crazy. This is the last topic right here, and I'm probably going. Yeah. I've been talking for a good old minute. I wanted to make sure I gave y'all a good episode, man. Because I've been gone for so long. So this will hold y'all over to the next episode. You feel me? But I'm going to talk about something that's more recent. And it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, because when I initially heard this story, I wanted to do an episode on it. And, you know, I just never had the time to do it. Because, well, for one, because I didn't make time. That's why I didn't have the time to do it, because I didn't make time. But as more information kept coming in and I started seeing more stuff and hearing about more stuff and reading about more stuff, I'm kind of glad I did. Because my opinion, I'll say a couple of days ago, I ain't even gonna say a couple of days ago because I had a conversation about this earlier today. Well, before I went to work, while I was at work. And just those few hours, like I'll say within the span of maybe 6 to 8 hours, my view on this topic that I'm about to bring has changed. And I'm happy. I'm happy that something made me wait in order for me to talk about this. What I'm talking about is the Travis Scott Festival. If you haven't heard about it yet, I don't know where you been. But his Astroworld Festival, it's very sad, it's very tragic. I will lead with that. It is a very sad, it's a very tragic thing. And it basically, for those who don't know, in case you didn't know, for those who don't know, Travis had his Astroworld Festival where he do his concert and stuff like that. And when Travis got on stage, apparently it was an influx of people coming into rushing the stage. Now, they wasn't necessarily rushing the stage as in like climbing over the gates to get up there on the stage, none of that, but they was rushing through the field, to get in the midst of everything. And during this, what they call a crowd surge, during this crowd surge, the people in the very, very front, and I'm like assuming like the middle, and basically the people that were already there, when the crowd pushed forward, because it was so many people, and I found out that the venue overbooked. They oversold tickets. So it was more people there that shouldn't have, it was more people there that should not have been there. Like, they was over the capacity, well over the capacity. Which is like, I'm glad I got more information about this and stuff like that. But yeah, they was well over the capacity. So when the crowd surged forward, they basically caused the situation to where the people in like the front row and in that area, the people closest to the stage were in danger so much, and so much that they was in danger that I believe the count is, as of right now, 8 people have lost their lives and several people injured. It was like accounts of suffocation, blunt force trauma. People were getting trampled on. It's just a whole thing. It's just a whole. It's really sad, man. To be honest with you, it's really sad. And the saddest part to me, was the story that I read about, the 8-year-old boy. I think he was 8, but he was there with his older brother. They was allowed to go to the concert, and he was there with his older brother. And his older brother had him on his shoulder. Well, when the crowd surge happened, he was so compact and pressed where he couldn't breathe, to the point that he passed out. Once he passed out, he fell. And the crowd just kept surging. And his younger brother that was on his shoulder fell to the wayside and got trampled. He was, I think he is among the 8 that passed. And my heart goes out to y'all. I'm sending nothing but healing and prayer and energy to all the ones that lost loved ones and friends and family members. It's just an all around bad, sad situation. And I brought up earlier, it changed my whole outlook on how I viewed it, because with like everybody else, when I initially heard it, I was like, wow, what the fuck going on? And then they started, videos started surfacing. They were showing videos of the crowd stampeding through the VIP area. Like they just bombarded the gate and everybody just ran and ran and ran and ran and ran. Running over security, running past security, running through security, all that stuff, right? And then they showed the video of the people climbing up on the stage telling them to stop. To stop. There's people dying out there. There's people dead. There's a person dead. Stop. And they would the videos that got the most circulation were the ones that basically painted Travis Scott in the light of he did not give a shit. He was going to do the show. Like even in some of the articles, like you can read the articles, they was like, yeah, Travis Scott, they got on stage and they said, hey, people are dying, the ambulance was coming in and stuff like that, and he still performed for another 30 minutes. And to hear something like that, and to see the videos that were mainly circulating, you would automatically assume that, Travis was just like, I don't care. I got a show to do. They'll be all right, whatever. I don't care if people dying. If they die, they die. That's what I would think. And then I had a conversation with a friend, and we discussed some different scenarios and situations and stuff like that. One of our biggest things that we agreed on was why wasn't, where was his peoples? What was Travis peoples? Like, why didn't anybody in his camp, the people that he paid money to fix things and do things for him, while he's on stage making the money, what were they doing? Like like these people coming on stage saying, hey, somebody's dying, this and that, blah, blah, blah. They talking to the cameraman. The cameraman, now, I will say this. The cameraman don't give a shit. He there to do one job and one job only, and that's to point the camera at Travis Scott. He don't care about none of that. But when that was being said, where was management? Where was security? The stage security, where were these people? They could have walked over. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? And they could explain it. Like it was almost like it was nobody for them to talk to. Even when the whole crowd was chanting, and that's another video that was majorly circulating. Like the whole crowd is just like help, like all that, and then they show Travis still doing the concert and whatever. It was one video in particular that I seen, that now that I know, I saw it out of context. No, actually it was two of them. One video was I guess it's a part of his act where he's not act, but performance. It's a part of his performance where he's on like this elevated platform, I guess, that goes over the crowd or whatever. And he's sitting on the elevated platform, and they showing the ambulance, doing CPR and carrying some of the people out and stuff like that, trying to resuscitate these people, checking on these people. And they show him just hovering over them, and then he goes back, and finish performing. That was one video I seen. And then the other video I seen was he was hovering over the area where they were basically carrying I want to say he was passed out, but the way he was limp, it didn't look like he was passed out. But the carrying the body, carrying that person over to throw, I can't get my words right. But they was carrying the person to put him over the rail to seek more medical attention. And they just showed on the video the one that I seen, they just showed him just standing over, just hovering over the, still trying to sing the song or whatever. Like, Oh, it almost sounded like he was doing like a sound check. Like he wasn't, like he didn't care. And this is why I said I'm glad that I was not in a position to comment on this, because I would have had to make another comment, come back on to apologize. Because what I saw today, well, tonight before I came, which I saw that before I left work. It was that same video, but from a different angle. And the title read, "This is what they don't want y'all to see." Travis was performing on that little rig he was on. He was performing. And when it got to that side of the stage where the medics and everybody were working, the dude was laid out and stuff like that, and people were waving at him like, "Help, da da da." Travis stopped the band. He quieted down. He said, hey, he all right? He all right? We got somebody passed out over there. Come on, security. Somebody. Y'all, come on, get the medics. Get him over there. We need somebody over there. Y'all help him. Go. Hey, let's go. Let's move. Nobody is talking about that part. Nobody is talking about that part. Everybody is trying to paint this man as if he was like, the show must go on. If they die, they die. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought the same thing. Until I got more information. Until I seen more footage. Until then, I was in the same boat that probably y'all would that are listening to this podcast right now. Y'all were looking at it like, wait a minute. So Travis just gonna keep performing while these people are dying. 8 people died. 8 people was in there dying, and he is on stage having the time of his life. I know a lot of y'all was thinking the same thing, because I was thinking it. And I was putting the blame on him. I was like, it was something Travis could have did. It was something. He could have did something. He could have did something. Well, obviously he did. He tried. He did what he could when it was in his attention. When it was visibly brought to him, he did something. He did. He tried. And now you got people writing these blogs and talking about how Travis is in. He's telling people to wild out. He's making them do dumb stuff and this and that, blah, blah, blah. First and foremost, nobody can make you do anything you do not want to do. If I was to tell you to jump off a bridge, you would not jump off a bridge because I told you to jump off a bridge. You jumped on the bridge because you wanted to. You were just waiting for somebody to dare you to do it. Now, am I saying him saying for people to do dumb shit is right? No. But I mean, if people do dumb shit because they're told to do dumb shit, doesn't speak much volume for them. Like, I know they were talking about one incident where he was, they had somebody either thrown off or jumped off like a 3rd story balcony at one of his concerts and stuff like that. And it was a bunch of shit I read. Like I'm not even. I got it up here for reference purposes, but I'm not even using it because right now I'm just speaking just straight up. Like I'm glad I got the information that I did get at the time that I got it, because if I would have spoken on this beforehand, I would feel so bad when I'd have seen that video. Cause like I was ready to go in. Like I was going to like I was looking at it like, bruh, these are your fans. Without them, there would not be no Travis Scott. They paid money to come see you. And that's the last thing they seen. And you up there just having the time of your life while these people out here dying. That's what I was thinking. That's honestly what I was thinking. And I'm glad that I got the information now to think a lot more rationally about it. Like the man tried. I mean, in retrospect, think about it. The only thing he could have did was what? Say, stop the show. Then what? The time had already elapsed where these people were being suffocated, where they were being trampled. And you got to think about it. This man is on a stage. He's looking at a sea of people. There's lights shining on him so that the sea of people can see him. Half of the time, I don't know if you ever been on stage. I've been on stage before. I ain't been on no grand stage like that, but I've been on a stage before. And sometimes when that light is beaming on you, you can barely see the crowd, bruh. So he can't see these people out here suffering. To him, it looks like a sea of people from his perspective. That's what it looked like. A sea of people from his perspective. And then eventually he zoned in and saw them people down there. Hey, something wrong. We need help over here. Y'all get over here and help him. But see, ain't nobody talking about that. All they saying is he's demonic. It was such a demonic scene and feel. They was literally in hell. Like it's, I don't know, man. But like I said, my hearts and prayers do go out to the family. And Travis, y'all already know some of the stuff that he doing. As far as paying for the funerals, he's trying to issue a refund for everybody that paid for tickets. He is he's supposed to be joining with somebody for like mental wellness and health for the people that may be affected or are affected of the things and trauma that they've seen at the concert. Like he's making strides, and they're also still suing him. We're not, you know, they are still trying to sue him. And I don't know. I just want people to understand that. Okay. From this conversation, I want y'all to take two things. Then I'm out. All right. After that, I'm out. I want y'all to take two things from this topic right here, from Travis Scott. One thing is, before you try to judge someone in a situation, make sure you have enough, if not all, the facts before you start to cast judgment. And two, the second thing I want y'all to take from this is nobody is above. I'm trying to see how to word it. No, okay. Nope. Fuck it. I can't think how to word that one. Probably because I'm tired. It's about 3:00 now. I have been at work all day. But yeah, most importantly, that first one though. Please take that with you. Take that one with you. Before you want to cast judgment, make sure you got all the facts. Make sure you got all the facts. I'm pretty sure that this situation will, not situation, but this type of thing will be used as an example to help prevent future things like this happening. Like I think with Tina Marie Not Tierra Marie. I can't think of her name, but they already showing videos of people in concerts now, double checking on the crowd. She done pulled somebody out of the crowd, you know what I'm saying, to make sure she was good and stuff like that. So, you know, maybe artists is good. Yeah, I'm tired. That's what it is. I'm tired. But maybe now, people performing will be more stage and crowd aware, and there would be more things put in place to, one, help prevent this from ever happening again. And like I said, my thoughts and prayers are up for everyone that lost, and, you know, their loved ones and stuff like that. It is a really, really sad moment. And I couldn't imagine how Travis feels. I could not imagine how you feel. He probably was having putting on one of the greatest shows that he thought he had produced since, and for it to be outlined with Astroworld concert results in 8 dead and several injured. I don't know, man. But everybody just be safe out there, man. Like, that's the main thing. Okay. This has been another episode of the City Limit Podcast. As always, I'd like to thank y'all for listening and tuning in. Don't forget to follow me on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Also, I'm on Red Circle, Amazon Prime. Basically, you know the drill. Basically, anywhere you get your podcast, just type in City Limits with a Z, City Limit Podcast. You'll see my beautiful face. And like I said, I'm gonna get that changed. I can't wait for y'all to see the new logo once I get it. Yeah, you know, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure y'all follow me on there so y'all can get updates when I do stay consistent. When I do stay consistent, y'all can get updates on that. Get notifications letting y'all know when a new episode drop. Also, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your cousin, your brother, your sister, tell your homeboy, tell your side piece. That I'm pretty sure they like podcasts. Tell them. Y'all can listen to it together when you're not with your significant other. Also, tell your significant other. That way she can listen to it while she or he, not discriminating. I'm just rambling. I'm tired. I'm finna go to bed. I gotta go to work in the morning anyway. But yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm gonna try to keep these rolling out. I'm gonna try to keep these coming. And I ain't talking about the other. Hey, never mind. I'll save it for the next one. So until then, real to the real, death to the fakers. Don't get nothing on you. Konnichiwa.